Hey YouTube, this is Grub2 with the deck of the month, March 2011. This is X-Sabers for another one of their star formats, March of 2011 obviously. Book of the Moon went to 1, so that really made this deck speed up because we can play econs in place of that, and Book of Moon was the main thing to hurt this deck, so now we pretty much don't have anything to worry about except for solemn warnings and stuff, but not even those are problems. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the deck list. So I run triple Faltrel. This build is pretty much OTK and like the big beater spammer. So triple Faltrel because you need it. Triple Bogger Knight because you need to speed up and get into the big play, make them waste their effect throws on this guy and stuff like that. Then tuners to bring out with him. Triple Full Helm Knight. He special summons from the graveyard, get your Dark Souls back, get your Bogger Knights back, get Pass Rule, whatever you really need, really. Plus he negates the attack, which is always good. Then we run 2 Pass Rule. I was thinking about bumping it up to 3 for another monster, but 2's still working out fine. I don't mind drawing it, but I'd rather search it. Plus he's a good Spirit Reaper type card. So yeah, he's pretty good because you can go into Beast with him. Triple Dark Soul, mandatory. 1 Ember's Blade. I only run 1 because I still feel like you don't need 2 to 3. I mean, this is another name, and he's a very useful card, but I feel hamsters are better still in this case. 1 Airbellum because we're running the 2 hamsters. 2 hamsters because we need to get to our Dark Souls as fast as we can. In this build you have pretty much 5 Dark Souls, or 6 because you have the Ember's Blade, the 2 hamsters, and triple Dark Souls himself. Well, 7 because you have Sangan as well. Next card is Sangan. Pretty much he makes the whole deck searchable because you can get your hamsters, you can get your Effect Veiler, Dark Souls, and then Dark Souls can search every other monster. Sangan's the only monster you can't search out, which you don't need to search out because that'd be retarded. And then 1 Effect Veiler because we don't like losing to dumb decks like Sabers and Sams. So that's the monsters. There's 20 monsters. Spells, we have triple Econ and a Book of Moon. Econ's great because you can do it with Dark Soul and still get the search. Tribute Dark Soul to take their monster, obviously, or you can also use it as a Book of Moon to switch the monster to defense and bounce off of it with Full Helm Knight. And then Book of Moon because you kind of need it still to stop other players' big pushes. Double MST to get rid of the Oppression. Oppression is the main problem with this deck, so that. Trunade, because that's what helps us go off. Dark Hole and Monster Reborn, because they're stable. There are 10 spell cards, I believe. Yeah, 10 spell cards, and then there's 11 traps. Finishing off at 41. Traps, 1 Call to Haunted, 2 Golem's Call. Still don't want to run triple Golem's Call because I feel like Call to Haunted is a lot better than the 3rd one because you can bring back the Synchro monster. And it gives you a lot more options. 1 7 tools and 1 Trapstone. This is the main deck. I also side 2 Trapstones. I'll probably show you guys the side deck as well. But yeah, the Trapstone and 7 tools. 7 tools is pretty much for the high only play. Because like when you go high only and they go Solemn Warning, you use 7 tools of Solemn Warning. And then the only way they're really going to negate that is paying even more life points with the Solemn Judgment. So, and that's still getting rid of 2 back rows, which is the real point of high only, is to clear out the back rows for bigger plays. So yeah, that's why we're only running that. And then Trapstone shuts down the stuff like Mirror Force and Trenchal. I run 2 of those, sorry. 2 Bottomless. Still a great card. You don't want them to really have big monsters because all your monsters are under 16 except for Bogger Knights. But yeah. 2 Solemn Warnings because they're stable. Yeah. Then Torrential and Mirror Force, and then Solemn Judgment. I'm not really a big fan of Solemn Judgment, but you kind of need it, so yeah. That's main deck, 41, and then here's the Shinkros. I haven't made my replacement for Goyo yet in here. It'll probably be another High Light, or it'll be an Android. But when Trishula is legal, I'll put Trishula in here, so yeah. One Mistworm because it's really easy to get out with Dark Souls and All Night. Double Golems because I go for this guy a lot actually. I usually get out 1 or 2 a game because it's just such a good card. So yeah. One Stardust. Yeah. Just staple. 1 Class Fighter because you have all the warriors. 1 Scrap Dragon because it's staple. This card's so good with Dark Soul because you pop Dark Soul and pop their monster to get the +1. 1 Black Earth Dragon because this card you can go Hamster, Special Summon Airbellum, and then Black Earth the field next turn, which is a really good play. So yeah. 1 Airbellum because you have the Boggart Knights and it's retarded. Double High Unlay. These guys, yeah, I already stated his purpose before. He's also another X-Saber name, so that's always good. Brionac because we can still play it. Manchuria, Barkion, and Manchuria Beast. If you get these guys out together, it's pretty much a good game, unless they can get a Black Rose out, which by that case you usually have a Stardust out as well. So with these guys, you just get the overall coverage, because like you negate Dark Holes, and then every time they activate Trap Card, you just remove 2 random cards like Spells and Traps from your graveyard, so that's always good, and they're super easy to get out. So yeah, because he's 6 and he's 5. And then Catastor because it's staple. Yeah, I'll show this. This is my side deck. It's not too well thought of. I mean, it's more for my locals because we have a lot of random stuff. But I'll go ahead with the big choices first. Double Gemini Imps for Gravekeepers because Gravekeepers destroy this deck. You need those. Double Dust to negate the stop Necker Valleys and stuff like that. Also for people who are playing Oppression, because we hate Oppression. Double Trapstone because this card just wins so much, and when you're sliding them in, it just makes your games 20 times easier. I would move another one up to the main deck, but there's no real point in that because I just side out Portals and stuff and use for it. 1 Thunder King because I only have 1. If I had 2, I'd run 2. It stops Sams and X-Sabers. Double Crow because you still have people playing Dandy Warrior for some reason. And it's still a viable deck, and also there's Chaos. The Chaos Sorcerer stuff's really good. I like that build. But the DD Crows, they're pretty much stable. 2 Noblemen because people are still playing face downs, obviously. And then 1 Kinetic Soldier because I only have 1. And then 2 Magic Cylinders. There's people at my locals who are playing Malefics and also inside of Gravekeepers. This hurts them because you go 2,000 in their face, 2,000 in their face, or when they go into the Stardust guy. And we have a guy at my locals playing Cyber Inn, Malefic Cyber Inn, so that's 4,000 to their face. And pretty much after that, that's game. Like, I've burned Gravekeepers down with these and Solemn Judgment and stuff like that. And then my random Messenger piece. Frog Monarchs make them waste their Caius play instead of removing a monster. It controls them really well, plus almost all of our monsters get underneath it. So, yeah. And yeah, here are my cool tokens. I don't really know why I have these, but I do. So yeah, that's the deck, you guys. If you guys have any comments or suggestions for it, leave it in the comments below. I really like if you guys subscribe. I'm trying to get more videos up right now. I should have some duels videos up, which I usually don't follow through on, but I'll try, because I go to locals Thursdays now, now that my job isn't on Thursdays. So yeah, expect more videos. If you guys want to see any other type of videos, like sports videos, then I can do those too, just because they're fun. Because I play a lot of sports, so yeah. Anyways. Let me know what you guys think about the deck. Comment, rate, subscribe, and thanks. See you later, YouTube.